तो पबजी कैसे चल रहा है? कम स्पीड में या अपडेट्स नहीं हो रहे हैं? कैसे चल रहा है पबजी? स्लो है, कम स्पीड में है, फिर भी चल रहा है। मोबाइल ऐप्स पे बैन आने के बावजूद भी मोबाइल्स पे पबजी चल रहा है, और डेस्कटॉप और कंप्यूटर पे तो उससे बैन है ही नहीं। तो सरकार ने ये आधा अधूरा बैन क्यों लगाया है, और बैन सबसे पहले उन्होंने लगाया क्यों है? आज हम इसी बारे में बात करेंगे कि कौन से एक्ट के तहत सरकार ने इस पबजी पर बैन लगाया है और क्या है ये एक्ट। हे एवरीवन, आई डॉक्टर ललना वेलकम यू once again to my channel Law for Beginners, Law Simplified. Today we shall talk about IT Act, that is Information Technology Act 2008. It came into force in the year 2000 and it was amended in 2008. The act was actually built to have legalization of the documentation and the process transactions that were taking place on electronic media as compared to the old age method of paper documentations. There are 90 sections in this act. There are few committees that are formed that will look after the process, the documentation, the procedures, the penalties, the suspensions, everything related to this act. There are major two committees like the controller and other officers under him, like deputy controller, assistant controllers, who will look after specifically regarding to this documentations, digital signature and the electronic signature. So, and the process to give license for this digital signature and all these things will be looked after by the controller and the subordinate officers of this committee. Then there is another committee, that is the Cyber Appellate Tribunal, that will look after the crimes that are happening on cyber network, that is on electronic network, mobile apps, computers. Regarding these crimes, this Cyber Appellate Tribunal shall have the jurisdiction. There is one emergency committee, that is CERT, Computer Emergency Response Team, that monitors all the activities that are going on the computers and on the social media or on the any network platform that is by electronic means. So this committee will send it recommendations, will send it reports to controller, to the cyber tribunal, and then they will take action according to the reports. There is in every central government, state government and local authorities, there is a nodal officer. They will look into the cyber activities that are acting in their specific local areas, any untoward things, any unpleasant, annoying thing, or restricted activities that are happening on this network. So this is a brief regarding what Cyber Act is, or what this Information Technology Act actually is. What committees are there, what are their roles. Their powers are like the civil court, and they can give judgment, and their judgment shall be final, and it cannot be appealed in the civil court, but certainly it can be appealed in the High Court within the 60 days time period. Now let's see what section 69A has to say about this ban on PUBG. 69A tells us that the government, central government, has the right to ban public access to any information that leads to a threat to the sovereignty and integrity of India, or to the defense of India, or public order. The government has the right to block this network or to ban this network, and make it unavailable for public access. But there is one catch in this. They have to first monitor and they have to give it in writing the reason for their banning of the app or this information, or not providing access to this process. This act doesn't come under RTI since it has this sovereignty, integrity and defense related, security of the India related words in it. So it does not come under RTI section. But there was a judgment, Singhal versus Union of India. In that, Supreme Court has given judgment that we can take action or we can appeal in the High Court under section 229 of the Constitution for this ban. So you see, it is regarding the ban which the government has the right, and the tribunals shall take into action, but they have to give it in written, and they have to first monitor it, and they have to send a notice to the company or to the provider that they would be taking action. They have to take review of the process that is done there. There is also one committee that reviews this ban in every 2 months. This ban has come into action after a dispute between India and China at the border in the Galwan Valley. So only the Chinese apps have been banned, and it has been made notified by the government on all media that they have banned this app and it won't be available. It is said by the government that these apps were stealing the data and they were providing it to unknown source outside India. That is the reason that they have been giving us. But then, if this is the reason, every company asks us for verifications, that is our number, our email ID, and this information is there with all the app makers and every company that runs an app or any applications on the social media or on computer network. If it is so, then our information is already there with everyone, and it has been misused by so many companies. So why only specific Chinese companies? You see, these apps like TikTok or PUBG, they were producing heavy revenues, and this revenue was going to the China. तो सबसे अच्छा तरीका अगर अपने दुश्मन को हराना है तो उनकी इकोनॉमी को वीक किया जाए. सो दिस एप्स वुड वीकन द इकोनॉमी ऑल्सो. That is maybe also a reason why the government has banned this app, because even if the PUBG is banned, we can see it. Why? Because the government has not banned the servers like the Jio company or the Airtel company. They have not been banned to process this connection to their server. So if these companies ban their connection to the server, then the PUBG would be completely banned. But it is not completely banned. That means the revenue is still generated by our companies who are running this app, but not by the Chinese company. So we need to know what actually the reasons are, and unless and until someone puts up an appeal against this, we won't know the real reasons. So I would like to conclude that the IT Act is a very good act, because it deals with things like cyber terrorism, means terrorism on the social network, or annoying mails, undecent messages, undecent videos, sexual explicit ads material that are shown on this social media. This against this offences this cyber committee acts, and we hope that this ban has something to do with the people of India, like the PUBG it is hampering the mental health of the people. They are becoming too violent, they are becoming social distant, and they are showing signs of loneliness. Mixing with the people is not there. So there are emotional, social and health reasons also that the government could have taken action against, but then they have shown the national security reason, and we see that there is a revenue reason. So to make it clear, I would say that the ban is good, but they should assess the ban completely, whether it deals with only integrity, sovereignty and national security, or it deals with the people's health as well. If it is causing disorders in the public, then it should be banned completely, not halfway. I hope you found this information interesting and informative. If so, please like, subscribe my channel. And if you want any free consultations, please mail me on my email ID. Thank you.